अस्तु नमः सर्वेभ्यः सुप्रभातं विद्यारण्यपुरस्य साई संस्कृतपाठशालातः शिक्षा कक्षार्थं सर्वेभ्यः स्वागतं यूयं सर्वे जानन्ति यत् अद्य द्वितीयस्य पाठस्य सुभाषितानाम् अनन्तरं काव्यकथा संग्रहविषय तत्सर्वं पठनीयमस्ति अस्माकं कृते वयम् आरम्भं कुर्मः अस्माकं प्रथमः भागः सूक्तिः इति अस्ति भवन्तः जानन्ति इति मन्ये सूक्तिः इत्युक्ते सु उक्तिः सद्विचाराः सुविचाराः इति अर्थः अस्ति सु उक्तिः उत्तमविचाराः इति अस्ति अत्र अद्यतन सूक्तिः एवमस्ति मनो हि हेतुः सर्वेषाम् इन्द्रियाणां प्रवर्तने इति एषः रामायणस्य श्लोकः अस्ति सुन्दरकाण्ड रामायणस्य भागे एषः श्लोकः अस्ति पदशः अर्थं ज्ञास्यामः मनो एतद् वस्तुतः मूलतः मनः एव अस्ति विसर्गसन्धिकारणात् मनो इति अभवत् अतः मनः he manaha mind he certainly hetuh karanah athava instrumental sarvesham of all yellara manaha manassu he manasse anta tagobodu hetuh karanavu sarvesham yelladakku yelladara of all indriyanam of all sense organs ella namma ee indriyaಗಳಿಗೆ ಇಂದ್ರಿಯಗಳ ಪ್ರವರ್ತನೆ ಪ್ರವೃತ್ತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ of our reactions of our actions through the sense organs whatever we do through sense organs for that what is instrumental manaha it is the mind that decides what we do through our sense organs only just execute whatever mind orders so mind is instrumental mind is the main and that is why sense organs follow whatever mind gives instructions so manaha hi hetuh sarvesham indriyanam pravartane ityukte our actions iti arthah so mind is the driver of all senses and it is the cause of all good and bad so this is the meaning so it is taken from Sundarakanda Ramayana and this is told by Hanuman. So Hanuman, when he was entering Lanka, when someone asks him, you are brahmachari and there will be so many ladies, so including Sita and all, so can you remain brahmachari or something like that? The question was asked. So Hanuman says that mind is the driver of, actually the shloka has got one more part also, Shubha Shubha Avastasu, Shubha Ashubha Avastasu Tacha Me Suvyavasthitam iti shloka asti. So Hanuman says that mind is the driver of all the senses and it is the cause of all the good and bad. When my mind is under my control, why should I worry? So like that he says, so me suvyavasthitam, my mind is suvyavasthitam, it is properly placed, it is not fickle, it is not going here and there. So shubha ashubha avastasu, whether it is good situation or bad situation, in any situation, if mind is under control, then our actions also will be under control. That is the meaning of the suktihi. Manasse elladakku karana, manassu namma niyantranadalli iddare namma ella karyagalu kuda niyantranadalle irutte. Manassu sariyagi nirdeshisidaga ella karyagalu sariyagine agutte anta suktiya artha. Mind propels the sense organs to do good or bad deeds. This is the meaning of the Subhashit Sukti. Ashva?
Ambagini.
Dhanyavad. Agre gachamah va? Asmakam agrima bhagah subhashitah iti subhashitam iti asti. Prathama subhashitam evam asti. Vayam janimah subhashitam katham pathniyam iti. कानिचन सोपानानि सन्ति प्रथमं सोपानम् उच्चैः श्लोकं पठनीयमस्ति एकवारं द्विवारं त्रिवारं पठनीयमस्ति अनन्तरं पृथक् पृथक् करणीयं, पदविभागं करणीयं, नन्तरं प्रत्येकस्य पदस्य अर्थं ज्ञातव्यं, नन्तरं चतुर्थं सोपानम् एवमस्ति, अन्वयरचनां करणीयम्, अर्थानुसारं पदानां योजनं करणीयं, नन्तरम् अन्तिम सोपानं तात्पर्यम् इति अस्ति। प्रथमम् उच्चैः श्लोकपठनमस्ति, वयम् अधुना तत् करिष्यामः। श्लोकम् एवमस्ति, दानं भोगो नाशस्तिस्रो गतयो भवन्ति वित्तस्य, यो न ददाति न भुङ्क्ते तस्य तृतीया गतिर्भवति इति। अत्र सन्देहः सन्ति, बहवः सन्देहः सन्ति। दानं कॉमा भोगो, मूलतः एषः भोगः इति अस्ति। दानं कॉमा भोगः कॉमा नाशः कॉमा तिस्रः कॉमा गतयः कॉमा भवन्ति वित्तस्य, यो यः इति अस्ति। यः कॉमा न कॉमा ददाति कॉमा न भुङ्क्ते तस्य तृतीया कॉमा गतिः कॉमा भवति इति अस्ति। अनेके सन्देहाः सन्ति अत्र। दानम् इत्युक्ते चैरिटी और डोनेशन, डोनेटिंग, दान माडुवुदु, भोगः अनुभविसुवुदु और एंजॉय, नाशः डिस्ट्रक्शन, नाश ಹೊಂದುವುದು, तिस्रः इವು ಮೂರು, गतयः वेज और मार्गाः, भवन्ति इरुತ್ತವೆ will be there, वित्तस्य of money. Of money there are three ways to spend money. One is dana, that is giving, charity, bhogaha, enjoy, and then nashaha, three things, destruction. So ಹಣಕ್ಕೆ, ವಿತ್ತಸ್ಯ ಧನಕ್ಕೆ ಮೂರು ಮಾರ್ಗಗಳು, ಮೂರು ಗತಿಗಳು. ಅವು ಯಾವ್ಯಾವ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದಾನ ಮಾಡುವುದು, ಸ್ವಂತಕ್ಕೆ ಅನುಭವಿಸುವುದು, ಅದೆರಡು ಮಾಡದೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ನಾಶ ಹೊಂದುವುದು. ಇವು ಮೂರು ವಿತ್ತದ ಅಥವಾ ಧನದ ಗತಿಗಳು ಅಥವಾ ಮಾರ್ಗ, ವೇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಮನಿ. यो न ददाति, यो यह, न not, dadati gives, means those for the person who will not do charity, not donate. Na bhunkte, who will not consume himself, who will not enjoy himself, will not eat. tasya, ಯಾರು ಸ್ವಂತಕ್ಕೂ ಅನುಭವಿಸುವುದಿಲ್ಲವೋ, ಯಾರು ಮತ್ತೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ಕೊಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲವೋ, ತಸ್ಯ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಿತ್ತಸ್ಯ, ಆ ಹಣದ, ತೃತೀಯ ಮೂರನೆಯ, ಗತಿಯು ಭವತಿ ಬರುತ್ತದೆ. ಯಾವುದು ಮೂರನೇ ಗತಿ? ನಾಶಃ. ಯಾರು ಹಣವನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೂ ಕೊಡುವುದಿಲ್ಲವೋ, ಸ್ವಂತಕ್ಕೂ ಅನುಭವಿಸುವುದಿಲ್ಲವೋ ಅಂತಹ ಹಣದ ಗತಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ನಾಶ. ಅಂತಹ ಹಣ ನಾಶವನ್ನು ಹೊಂದುತ್ತದೆ. ಇದು ಸಾಮಾನ್ಯ ಅರ್ಥಃ ಅಥವಾ ಅನುವಾದಃ, ಶ್ಲೋಕಸ್ಯ ಅನುವಾದಃ अस्ति। तात्पर्यं वयं पश्यामः संस्कृत भाषया। वित्तस्य अथवा धनस्य तिस्रः गतयः सन्ति। तिस्रः गतयः सुभाषितकारः उक्तवान्। ते के? दानं, भोगः, नाशः इति तिस्रः गतयः। दानम् इत्युक्ते अन्येभ्यः दातव्यं, भोगः इत्युक्ते स्वस्यार्थे व्ययं करणीयं। केचन जनाः केवलं स्वार्थाय, स्वहिताय अथवा स्वकुटुम्बार्थाय अथवा स्वस्य मनोरञ्जनार्थाय धनव्ययं कुर्वन्ति। एषः धनव्ययस्य एकः मार्गः अथवा धनस्य एका गतिः अस्ति। अनन्तरं केचन जनाः दानं कुर्वन्ति, इत्युक्ते दीनेभ्यः, निर्धनेभ्यः वा अन्येभ्यः बन्धुजनेभ्यः धनं यच्छन्ति। एषा अपि धनस्य अन्य एका गतिः अस्ति। केचन जनाः स्वार्थाय अपि धनव्ययं न कुर्वन्ति, परार्थाय अपि धनव्ययं न कुर्वन्ति, केवलं धनसङ्ग्रहणं कृत्वा स्थापयन्ति। तदापि न भुङ्क्ते, इत्युक्ते न स्वयम् अनुभवन्ति, अन्येभ्यः अपि न ददति। तस्य धनस्य का गतिः भवति? विनाशः एव खलु। स्यूते बद्धेन धनेन अथवा वित्तकोशे स्थापितेन धनेन किं प्रयोजनं? वयं सर्वे दृष्टवन्तः, रूप्यकाणाम् अमान्यीकरणसमये, इत्युक्ते डिमोनेटैजेशन् अभवत् खलु। तदा किम् अभवत्? तत्समये ये अनौपचारिकरूपेण धनसङ्ग्रहणं कृतवन्तः ते सर्वे तेषां धनहानिं धनस्य नाशम् एव दृष्टवन्तः खलु, अनुभवन्तः, धनस्य नाशम् अनुभवन्तः, पीडाम् अपि दुःखमपि अनुभवन्तः। किमर्थम् इत्युक्ते ते स्वयम् अपि अनुभवं न कृतवन्तः, अन्येभ्यः अपि न दत्तवन्तः, अतः तस्य धनस्य नाशम् अभवत्। अतः यदि मानवः स्वधनस्य उपयोगमपि न करोति, अन्येभ्यः अपि न ददाति चेत् तत् धनं व्यर्थमेव, तत् नाशः भवति इति सुभाषितस्य अभिप्रायः अस्ति। स्पष्टं वा?
Bhagini, only one doubt, Bhagini.
Yes,
in the
yes.
second line, yo na dadati na bhunkte tasya tritiya. So it looks as if it's referring to that yah, no?
Na Bhagini, vittasya, tasya vittasya.
Yeah, you explained that. That was clear. But I was wondering who is not giving and who is not enjoying. Uska कैसे तृतीया होता है?
उसका नहीं होता है, मनी का धन, because वित्तस्य इति अस्ति. We are talking about the three ways for the money. गति of धनस्य गतिः अस्ति, गतयः सन्ति. मनुष्यस्य न, धनस्य गतयः तिस्रः सन्ति. प्रथमः दानं भवति, नन्तरं भोगः, नन्तरं नाशः. तृतीया इत्युक्ते नाशः. वित्तस्य तृतीया गतिः भवति, अर्थात् वित्तस्य नाशः भवति इति अर्थः अस्ति.
Yes, Bhagini, you said vittasya, so I could understand that line. Thank you.
उत्तमं. व्याकरणांशान् पश्यामः. अर्थं स्पष्टं खलु? आं भगिनि. व्याकरणांश, I have, yes, वदतु भगिनि. Okay. So we'll see the first all the vibhaktis and lakaras, and then we'll split the sandhis. Danam, so it is napuskaling, prathama vibhakti, ekvachan. Bhogaha, pullinga, prathama vibhakti, ekvachan. Nashaha, pullinga, prathama vibhakti, ekvachan. Tisraha, strilinga, prathama vibhakti. Atra sarve bahuvachanah eva, trayaha, three are there, so vachana will not be there. Nantaram gatayaha, this is like strilinga, mati shabda, prathama vibhakti bahuvachan. Bhavanti, bhudatu, latlakar, pratham purush, bahuvachan. Vittasya, vittam iti napuskalinga shabdamasti, ataha shashti vibhakti, ekavachana. Yo, etad yad pullinga shabdaha asti, yah मूलतः एषः यः इति शरः अस्ति, अतः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनमस्ति. न अव्ययमस्ति. ददाति, दाधातु, ददाति, दत्तः, ददति इति किञ्चित् भिन्नमस्ति. एतत् तृतीयगणस्य शब्दः अस्ति, अतः ददाति प्रथम पुरुष एकवचनमस्ति, लट् लकार. न इति अव्ययमस्ति. अनन्तरं भुङ्क्ते, भुज् धातु अस्ति, सेवेंथ कॉन्जुगेशन, सेवेंथ गणः, सप्तम गणः अस्ति. भुङ्क्ते, भुञ्जाते, भुञ्जते इति चलति शब्दः. तस्य, तद् पुल्लिंग शब्दमस्ति, षष्ठी विभक्ति एकवचन. तृतीया स्त्रीलिंग, प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचन. गतिः प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचन, स्त्रीलिंग शब्दमस्ति. भवति भूधातु, लट् लकार, प्रथम पुरुष एकवचन. कोऽपि सन्देहः सन्ति वा अत्र?
Bhagini, this tisraha implies this danam, bhogo and nasha, is it?
Yes, tisraha, ke, danam, bhogaha, nashaha. What are those three?
Danam not strilingam, right?
Yes. There is no need. Originally, danam is napuskaling. It is not adjective. If it is adjective, then it should follow the noun. Danam is not adjective. Just we are putting comma. We are telling these three. Danam is originally napuskaling shabda, so we cannot change it. Bhogaha is also napuskaling, and nashaha is pulling, but tisraha is striling because it refers to gatayaha. Gatayaha, gati is strilinga shabda, and tisraha is adjective to gati. So we have taken, we have not, Subhastakara has not taken trayaha. Kimartam ityukte gati is strilinga. So tisraha is adjective here. So it has to follow the linga vachana vibhakti of the noun, which is gatihi. Gati strilingam asti. Tisraha gatayaha. So these two should be in the same linga vibhakti vachana. Danam, bhogaha, nashaha, they are separate. Tisraha, vittasya tisraha gatayaha bhavanti. So gatayaha is noun and tisraha is visheshanam asti. अतः तिस्रः गतयः समानलिङ्गरूपविभक्तिः अस्ति.
ओके ओके थैंक यू धन्यवादः.
अन्यत् कोऽपि सन्देहः?
Madam, in the second line, Yona Dadatina Bhunkte, Tasya Gatirbhavati, you explained Tasya actually refers to Vitasya.
Yes.
So I was just thinking, is it like this? Yaha na dadati na bhukte, tasya vitasya tritiya gatir bhavati. So tasya actually is referring to that person.
Okay. It may suit for the second line, but vittasya tisraha gatayaha bhavanti nashaha he has mentioned here, and he has told tritiya. So tritiya means it should be nashaha. No, what is tritiya then? Tritiya will not suit with yaha.
No, tasya vittasya. No, tasya vittasya means that person's money will only get into the third condition. Is it like that?
Okay. If you can, if you make it as tasya vittasya, his money will get the third gati. Okay.
Yes.
You can take it as tasya vittasya. Tasya for this yaha.
Tasya for this yaha.
Yeah. Okay. The person who neither does spends or neither enjoys, then his money will get the third gati. Okay.
Mahoday, tasya dhanasya na bhavati, tasya dhasya.
तस्य धनस्य एवमपि कर्तुं शक्यते. यः इति अस्ति खलु, तस्य एव सम्यक् अस्ति. अत्र यः इति one who and then tasya. So if you want, you can make it as, you can assume that tasya means of that person, or you can think that of that money. Both are same actually.
Okay.
Money of
then we can think adyahara of the vittasya.
No. Tasya vittasya, this is there, and kasya vittasya yaha purushah asti khalu, tasya vittasya iti, actually it is tasya vittasya only samyak asti, and it is same as that person's money, like
money. Yes. Thank you.
Tasya vittasya appears to be more appropriate.
Okay, I told you, you can think anyway, both are same.
Madam, namaste, I am Suryanarayanan. I find in the English textbook is also written, a person who neither gives charity nor enjoys will lose his money.
Mahodaya, in textbook they will write tatparya. They will not see this word by word thing. Sometimes
I know, I understand.
Yes. So I told you, if you want of that person's money, that person's money gets this discussion, like that also you can take, or of that anything, whichever you feel convenient, you can do anvaya accordingly. So bhogaha plus nashaha, bhogo nashaha, before visarga and mridvanjana. I think you people are learning. So utvam abhavatva, you have learned utvam? Have you learned?
Yes, Bhagini.
Astu. So utvam nantaram gunasandhikaranaat o iti bhavati. Nashaha tisraha atra visargat param karkasha vyanjana athva ta iti asti. Yadi ta tha visargat param bhavati chet sakarasya adeshah bhavati. Sa ta tha visargat param asti chet sakarasya adeshah bhavati. Ataha nashas tisraha iti abhavat. Nashas tisro gatayo, tisraha plus gatayaha, before visarga and mruduvenjana after visarga, it will lead to utvam, and then after gunasandhi happens and it becomes o. And then yo naha, yaha before visarga, same rule. All this, wherever you have got o, same rule, before visarga and mruduvenjana after visarga, it gives utvam, and after that it becomes o because of gunasandhi. And then gatihi bhavati, gatir bhavati, akara vina, visargasya purvam akara vina, anya swaraha santi chet, visargat param mruduvenjanam asti chet, refa adeshaha bhavati. Iti niyamaha asti, tena niyamasya prakarana evam sandhi karyani bhavanti. So pada vibhagam, pratipadartham, danam, charity, bhogaha, enjoyment, nashaha, loss, tisraha, 3, gatayaha, ways, bhavanti vittasya. So same thing is given here. There are 3 ways of spending money: charity, enjoyment, and loss. A person who neither gives charity nor enjoys will lose his money. Yes, this is tatparyam asti. This is not word by word meaning, but you can assume as you feel convenient. So same what I have told, I have written here, Vyakaranamshaha, Napusukalinga and all those things. Spashtam va Vyakaranamshaha?
Yes, Bhagini.
Agre gachamah. Uttamam. Agre gachamah. Asmakam agrima shlokah, dvya shlokah evamasti. व्यसनानन्तरम् अत्र बिन्दुः अस्ति, अनुस्वारम् अस्ति, मुद्रणदोषः अस्ति. व्यसनानन्तरं सौख्यं स्वल्पमप्यधिकं भवेत्, काषायरसमासाद्य स्वाद्वतीवाम्बु विन्दते. स्वाद्वतीवाम्बु विन्दते इति सन्धिकार्याणि सन्ति अत्र. व्यसनानन्तरं समस्तपदमस्ति, अतः सन्धि नास्ति. व्यसन अनन्तरं अत्र सन्धि अस्ति. व्यसन अनन्तरं व्यसनानन्तरं सवर्णदीर्घसन्धिः अस्ति. व्यसन दुःख अनन्तरं आफ्टर्वर्ड्स्, दुःखद अनन्तर सौख्यम्. अधुना वयं प्रथमं भागं पश्यामः. व्यसनानन्तरं सौख्यं स्वल्पं अपि अधिकं भवेत्. काषाय रसम् आसाद्य स्वादु अतीव अम्बु विन्दते इति पदविभागः भवति. प्रत्येकस्य पदस्य अर्थं पश्यामः. व्यसन इत्युक्ते दुःख सारो, अनन्तरम् आफ्टर्वर्ड्स् दुःखद अनन्तर सौख्यं हैप्पिनेस्, सौख्य सुख सन्तोष. स्वल्पं किञ्चित्, स्वल्पवे स्वल्प, लिटिल बिट अपि also, स्वल्पवु ಕೂಡ, अधिकं ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ, more, ಭವೇತ್. Here it is bhavet is ling lakar, but we have to assume that it seems, ಅನಿಸುತ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ we have to take the meaning. ತಾತ್ಪರ್ಯಸ್ಯ ಅರ್ಥಂ ಸ್ವೀಕರಣೀಯಮಸ್ತಿ ಅತ್ರ. ಭವೇತ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಲಿಟರಲ್ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತದೆ, ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ we should take it as it seems. ಕಾಷಾಯ ರಸಂ, ಕಷಾಯ ಕನ್ನಡ ಭಾಷಾಯಾಮ್ एतत् ಕಷಾಯಮೇವ अस्ति. ವಗರು ವಗರಾದ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ, ಅಸ್ಟ್ರಿಂಜೆಂಟ್ ಆರ್ ಪಂಜೆಂಟ್ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್. ಕಾಷಾಯ ರಸಂ ಆಸಾದ್ಯ, ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್, ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಟೇಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಇಟ್. ಸ್ವಾದು ಟೇಸ್ಟಿ, ಅತೀವ ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್, ಅಂಬು ವಾಟರ್, ವಿಂದತೆ ಗೆಟ್ಸ್ ಹೊಂದುವುದು ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಹಿಯರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೀಮ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಾನೆ, ಅನಿಸುತ್ತದೆ ಅಂತಾನೆ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ವಿಂದತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೊಂದುವುದು ಅಂತ ಲಿಟರಲ್ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಲಿಟಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್, ಬಟ್ ಬೋತ್ ಭವೇತ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವಿಂದತೆ ವಿ ಶುಡ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದ ತಾತ್ಪರ್ಯಾರ್ಥಂ ಏವ ಸ್ವೀಕರಣೀಯಂ ಅತ್ರ. ಸೊ ವ್ಯಸನಾನಂತರಂ ಸೌಖ್ಯಂ, ಸೊ ದುಃಖದ ನಂತರ ಸುಖ ಬಂದಾಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪವೇ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸುಖ ಕೂಡ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಅಧಿಕ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಸಂತೋಷವನ್ನ ಕೊಡುತ್ತದೆ. ತುಸು ಹೆಚ್ಚೆ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ದುಃಖದ ನಂತರ ಸುಖ ಬಂದಾಗ. ಹಾಗೆ ದುಃಖದ ಅರಿವೇ ಇದ್ದವರಿಗೆ ಸುಖದ ಅರಿವು ಇರೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಯಾವುದು ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹೇಗೆ? ಯಥಾ ದೃಷ್ಟಾಂತಮಪಿ ದತ್ತಮಸ್ತಿ ಅತ್ರೈವ ದ್ವಿತೀಯೌತೌ. ಕಾಷಾಯ ರಸಂ, ಒಗರಾದ ಕಹಿಯ ರಸವನ್ನ, ಔಷಧವನ್ನ, ಆಸಾದ್ಯ ಸೇವಿಸಿದ ನಂತರ, ಸ್ವಾದು ಅಂಬು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀರು, ಸ್ವಾದು ರುಚಿಕರವಾಗಿ, ಅತೀವ ಸ್ವಾದು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ರುಚಿಕರವಾಗಿ, ವಿಂದತೆ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಅಧ್ಯಾಹಾರವನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಥವಾ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ವ್ಯಸನಂ ದುಃಖ, ಅನಂತರಂ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಸೌಖ್ಯಂ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪಂ ಲಿಟಲ್ ಬಿಟ್, ಅಪಿ ಆಲ್ಸೋ, ಅಧಿಕಂ ಮೋರ್, ಭವೇತ್ ಸೀಮ್ಸ್. ಕಾಷಾಯ ರಸಂ astringent flavor of rasam, juice or medicine. Asadya, after consuming or after having. Ambu, water. Ativa, too much. Swadu, tasty. Vindyate, seems. Iti arthaha. Dukkhada nantara sukhavu ಸ್ವಲ್ಪವೇ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇದ್ದರೂ ಬಹಳ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಅಂತ ತೋರುತ್ತೆ. ಹೇಗೆ? ಯಥಾ ಹೇಗೆ ಕಹಿಯಾದ ಅಥವಾ ಒಗರಾದ ರಸದ ಸೇವನೆಯ ನಂತರ ನೀರು ಅತ್ಯಂತ ರುಚಿಕರವಾಗಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತದೆಯೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಕಷ್ಟದ ನಂತರ ಸುಖ ಬಂದಾಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸುಖ ಕೂಡ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನದು ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ. ಇದು ಶ್ಲೋಕದ ಅರ್ಥ. ಅನುವಾದ. ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತ ಭಾಷೆಯ ಶ್ಲೋಕಸ್ಯ ತಾತ್ಪರ್ಯಂ ಪಶ್ಯಾಮಃ ಕಿಮಸ್ತಿ ಇತಿ. ವ್ಯಸನ ಇತ್ಯುಕ್ತೆ ದುಃಖ, ಕಷ್ಟ, ಸಂಕಷ್ಟ, ಕಷ್ಟಕಾಲಃ ಇತಿ ಅರ್ಥಃ. ವ್ಯಸನಸ್ಯ ಅಥವಾ ಕಷ್ಟಕಾಲಸ್ಯ ಅನಂತರಂ ಕಿಂಚಿದೇವ ಅಥವಾ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪಮೇವ ಸುಖಂ ಪ್ರಾಪ್ಯತೆ ಚೇತ್ ತದಾ तदैव किञ्चित् तदैव अत्यन्त अधिकम् इति भासते। यथा अत्र द्वितीयौ पङ्क्तौ दृष्टान्तमपि दत्तमस्ति सुभाषितकारेण। काषायरसम् इत्युक्ते औषधं वा काषायरसं हरितचायं ग्रीन् टी प्रायः केचन जनाः तस्य रुचिं जानन्ति इति चिन्तयामि। सो तस्य सेवनानन्तरं किं भवति, अम्बुः अर्थात् जलमपि अत्यन्त स्वादिष्टः रुचिकरः इति भासते खलु। केवलं जलं शुद्धजलं मधुरजलं न, तदपि स्वादिष्टः इति भासते। प्लेन वाटर, इट्स नॉट tasty water or sweet water, nothing. Plain water also seems to be very tasty after tasting this astringent flavor of medicine or these things. So सुभाषितस्य अन्तरार्थः एवमस्ति, सुखस्य आनन्दम् अनुभोक्तुं दुःखस्य परिचयम् आवश्यकम्। यः मनुष्यः दुःखं सम्यक् जानाति, दुःखस्य अनुभवं कृतवान् अस्ति, सः एव सुखस्य आनन्दम् अनुभोक्तुं वा आस्वादयितुं समर्थः भवति। सः जीवने लघु लघु आनन्दक्षणान् अपि पूर्णरूपेण आस्वादयति। दुःखेन मानवस्य मनः परिपक्वः भवति। अतः दुःखं वा सुखं वा मनुष्यः समानरूपेण निर्लिप्तभावेन स्वीकारं कुर्यात् इति श्लोकस्य तात्पर्यः अस्ति। यथा श्रीकृष्णः भगवद्गीतायाम् उक्तवान् खलु, सुखदुःख समीकृत्वा लाभालाभौ जयाजयौ इति। सुख दुःख लाभ अलाभ जय पराजय एतेषां सर्वान् समीकृत्वा अर्थात् समानभावेन स्वीकरणीयम् इति श्रीकृष्णः अपि भगवद्गीतायाम् उक्तवान् अस्ति। तदेव अस्माकम् अद्यतनश्लोकस्य अन्तरार्थः अपि अस्ति। ज्ञातं वा? अर्थं ज्ञातं वा? एषः श्लोकस्य अर्थः अस्ति, तात्पर्यः अस्ति। अग्रे गत्वा वयं व्याकरणांशान् पश्यामः। व्यसनम् इत्युक्ते नपुंसकलिङ्ग एकवचनशब्दमस्ति। प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचन नपुंसकलिङ्गशब्दमस्ति। अर्थं वयं ज्ञातवन्तः। व्यसनम् इत्युक्ते दुःखम् इति अर्थः अस्ति। अनन्तरं नन्तरम् अव्ययमस्ति। सौख्यम् एतदपि नपुंसकलिङ्ग प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचनमस्ति। स्वल्पम् अव्ययमस्ति। अपि अव्ययम्। अधिकं मोर् एतदपि अव्ययमस्ति। भवेत् भूधातु विधिलकार प्रथम पुरुष एकवचनमस्ति। काषाय रसम् आसाद्य, काषाय रसं द्वितीया विभक्ति एकवचन, आसाद्य सद्धातु लप् प्रत्यय आ उपसर्ग। स्वादु नपुंसकलिंग प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचन, अतीव अव्यय, अंबु नपुंसकलिंग प्रथमा विभक्ति एकवचन, लाइक मधु मधुनी मधुनी, लाइक दैट। देन विन्दते विन्द धातु आत्मनेपदी लट् लकार प्रथम पुरुष एकवचनम् अस्ति। अत्र लिखितमस्ति मया। व्यसनं सर्वे अत्र लिखितमस्ति। नन्तरं सन्धेयः व्यसनानन्तरं, व्यसन प्लस अनन्तरं सवर्णदीर्घसन्धिः अस्ति। अपि प्लस अधिकम् अप्यधिकं यण्सन्धिः अस्ति। स्वादु प्लस अतीव स्वाद्वतीव, एतदपि अत्रापि किञ्चित् मुद्रणदोषमस्ति। स्वाद्वतीव इति अस्ति यण्सन्धि। अतीव अम्बु अतीवाम्बु सवर्णदीर्घसन्धिः अस्ति। कोऽपि संशयः सन्देहः सन्ति वा व्याकरणविषये?
नास्ति
न, एतद् यण्सन्धिः भवति, वक्तारादेशः भवति खलु। यान्तावान्तस्य सन्धि ए इति भवेत्, अस्ति खलु। अग्रे गच्छामः वा? अस्माकम् अग्रिमभागः काव्यकथा इति अस्ति। काव्यकथा इत्युक्ते अस्माकं काव्यकथा एतद् धारावाही रूपेण अस्ति, श्रृङ्खला रूपेण अस्ति। सप्ताहात् सप्ताहम् एतद् अनुवर्तनं भवति। इट् कण्टिन्यूस् एव्री वीक् इति वयं दृष्टवन्तः। प्रथमभागस्य प्रथमपाठस्य शीर्षिका नारदागमनम् इति अभवत् खलु। नारदागमनम् इति अभवत्। अद्यतनशीर्षिका मन्त्रालोचनम् इति अस्ति। पूर्वतनपाठे किम् अभवत् इति किञ्चित् पुनस्मरणं कृत्वा अग्रे गच्छामः।
Sorry, but for the two Shubhashitas, have you given Sanskrit Tatparyam on a slide again?
I have not given, but do you need it?
We would like to read it and get used to the thing.
Okay, I will.
If possible, it's not too much trouble. It's actually not needed, but if you could give us.
Okay, Bhagini, I will give. I can't give you the explanation that I did, but
no. Only 2 sentences.
Yes, Bhagini. I will. लिखित्वा प्रेषयामि अस्तु वा न लिखितवती अधुना परीक्षार्थी why I didn't write is if I write then people start asking will it come for exam and some people will think that it is for exam and feel tensed, so I thought that whatever is there for the exam I'll give. So ज्ञानार्थम् अहं प्रेषयामि. I'll write and send. Okay. So गतसप्ताहे किम् अभवत्? श्रीकृष्णः द्वारकायाः नृपः आसीत्. एकदा नारदमुनिः तत्र द्वारकानगरम् आगच्छति. अनन्तरम् अतिथिसत्कारानन्तरं योगक्षेम परस्परयोगक्षेमानन्तरं नारदः एवं वदति, हे कृष्ण, भवान् सर्वज्ञः एव, भवान् अवतारपुरुषः, भवान् सर्वं जानाति, तथापि देवेन्द्रस्य सन्देशं गृहीत्वा अहम् आगतवान् अस्मि, तद् अहं श्रयामि इति नारदमुनिः उक्त्वा एवं वदति। पुरा किम् अभवत्? हिरण्यकशिपुः एकः राक्षसः अभवत्। भवान् वराहरूपं धृत्वा तस्य संहारं कृतवान् आसीत्। नन्तरं सः राक्षसः पुनः रावणो भूत्वा भूलोके अवतारं कृतवान् आसीत्। भवान् अपि तदा रामस्य अवतारं गृहीत्वा तस्य संहारं कृतवान् आसीत्। यथा नटाः पुनः पुनः रङ्गमञ्चं प्रवेशं कुर्वन्ति तथा एव अधुना अपि सः दुष्टः शिशुपालो भूत्वा भूलोके जन्म प्राप्तवान् अस्ति। भवान् अतः सः अत्यन्त दुष्टः अस्ति, सः शिष्टजनान् पीडयन् अस्ति, अतः भवान् तस्य संहारं करोतु इति देवेन्द्रस्य सन्देशं नारदमुनिः कृष्णं प्रति श्रावितवान् आसीत्। कृष्णः अस्तु इति उक्तवान् आसीत्। नारदः ततः निवृत्तवान् इति तत्र कथा स्थगिता अभवत् खलु? कोऽपि सन्देहः अस्ति वा तत्र? नो चेत् अग्रे गच्छामः। कोऽपि पठति वा? कथां पठति वा?
पठामि।
अत्र फलके एव अस्ति, पठन्तु।
यदा नारदमुनिः द्वारकानगरात् निवृत्तवान् तदैव इन्द्रप्रस्थनगरात् युधिष्ठिरः अन्यं सन्देशं श्रीकृष्णाय प्रेषितवान्।
आं भगिनि, यावाग when Narada Muni, Narada, the same, it is Narada Munihi iti bhavet. So Narada Muniyu, Narada, Dwaraka Nagarat, from Dwaraka, Nivruttavan, he left Dwaraka, Dwaraka Nagaradinda, Nivrittin Hondana, Naraka Nagaran bit to Hodano, Tada Eva, Tadaiva, Indraprastha Nagarat, Indraprastha Nagaradinda, Yudhishtanu, Anyam, one more, Sandesham message, Mattondu Sandeshavannu, Sri Krishnaya, Sri Krishnige, Preshitavan, Kaluhisidanu. So when Narada Muni left from Dwaraka, Tadaiva, then only, immediately after that, Indraprastha Nagarat, Pandavas are staying in Indraprastha Nagara. I hope you know Mahabharata story. Indraprastha Nagarat, from Indraprastha, Yudhishthira had sent one more messenger, one more message through one person for Sri Krishna. So he had sent one more message. So yaga Narada Muni Dwaraka Nagaradinda Nivritti Haratano Agale Indraprastha Nagaradinda innobba Dutanu Krishnanigoskara Sandeshavannu ಯುಧಿಷ್ಠರನು ದೂತನನ್ನು ಕಳಿಸಿ ಸಂದೇಶವನ್ನು ಕಳುಹಿಸಿದ್ದನು. ಶ್ರೀಕೃಷ್ಣನಿಗೆ ಸಂದೇಶವನ್ನು ಕಳುಹಿಸಿದ್ದನು. स्पष्टं वा?
Bhagini.
हा,
Bhagini. Narada normally is called Devarshi. Here he is called Munihi. Is there any difference between?
no,
Or it is
no,
alternate
they are all adjectives. Yes,
Okay.
no difference in that.
Oh.
Munihi api asti, rushihi api.
Maharshi, Devarshi.
Yeah, there are some difference. Brahmarshi padvim praptum Vishwamitrah kim krutvan asit iti bhavantah jananti iti manne tad तथा अस्ति खलु. विश्वामित्रः किं कृतवान् ब्रह्मस्य पदं प्राप्तुं. So Rajarshi, Brahmarshi, there is difference, but Munihi, Rushihi same.
Same. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
तदैव वृद्धिसन्धिः अस्ति. कोऽपि सन्देहः सन्ति वा in this sentence, first sentence? अस्तु, पठतु भगिनि.
युधिष्ठिरः राजासूययागं कर्तुं सङ्कल्पं कृतवान् आसीत्.
So what was there in the message? So Yudhishthira has sent one more message to Sri Krishna. So what was there in that message? Yudhishthiraha Rajasuya Yagam Kartum Sankalpam Kritavan Asit. Yudhishthira decided, Sankalpa is decision, decided to make Rajasuya Yaga. So Yudhishthiranu Rajasuya Yagavannu Madalu Sankalpavannu Madiddanu. Sankalpam Kritavan Asit. He had decided, he had made decision to make Rajasuya Yaga. Patatu Bhagini.
यागस्य मध्ये विघ्नो भवति इति धर्मराजः भीतः आसीत्.
Yes, यागस्य मध्ये, in between the yaga, विघ्नो, विघ्नः विसर्गसन्धिः अस्ति अत्र, भवति इति यागद मध्यದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಘ್ನವು ಆಗಬಹುದು इति ಎನ್ನುವ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಧರ್ಮರಾಜನು ಭೀತನು ಆಸೀತ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದನು. So Dharmaraja had a fear that there may be some obstacles or hurdles in the Vigna by some antisocial. In those days also some Rakshasas, demons were there, those who were used to disturb the yajna or yaga. So Dharmaraja has a fear that someone may spoil the yaga, so he wanted Sri Krishna to be there to protect the yaga. Astu Bhagini, patatu.
अतः सः श्रीकृष्णम् आहूतवान्.
Ataha, therefore, saha, he ityukte Yudhishthirah, Sri Krishnam ahutavan, called Ataha, addarinda, saha avanu, Sri Krishnananu, ahutavan, karediddanu. He had called Sri Krishna because he thought that there may be some disturbances by some demons for the yajna. Kopi sandehaha asti va atra?
Bhagini, in that saha, why the visarga is not lopa, Bhagini?
Kutra?
Ataha saha Sri Krishnam ahutavan.
Saha tat param kim bhavet? Eshaha saha asti chet adara munde ಏನು ಬರಬೇಕು? ಮೃದುವ್ಯಂಜನ.
Only a should not be there. Only rasva a. Everything else causes the lopa.
Lopa you are speaking.
Bhagini. That visarga only it should have been sa instead of sa. Or is it like an optional? Is it optional?
You have, yes, vikalpa iti asti kala. Sandhi is not necessary. Vikalpa iti bhavati. It's not necessary always.
Okay.
Bhagini, धन्यवादः. Yes. धन्यवादः. भगिनी, भवत्याः नाम वदतु कृपया. या भगिनी पठितवती? चंद्रमती. Please tell your names. धन्यवाद चंद्रमती भगिनी.
चंद्रमती.
धन्यवाद भगिनी. अन्य एक महोदयः अथवा भगिनी पठतु.
अहं पठामि.
पठतु.
श्रीकृष्णः चिन्तितवान् एकत्र देवकार्यम् अन्यत्र बन्धुकार्यम्.
So Sri Krishna चिन्तितवान्. Yes. Sri Krishna चिन्तितवान्. Sri Krishna started thinking, or he thought, ekatra deva karyam, one side deva karya, that is devendrasya sandesham asit khalu, tad deva karyam, anyatra bandhu karyam. These are bandhus. The Pandavas are bandhus. They are Krishna's father's daughters, sodratte makkalu. So they are all bandhus, they are all cousins. So he is thinking that ekatra deva karyam asti, deve swayam devendraha eva sandesham preshitavan asit, anyatra yudhishthiraha bandhuhu asit, ataha krishnaha ಚಿಂತಿತವಾನ್ ಕಿಂ ಕರೋಮಿ ಇತಿ ತಸ್ಯ ದ್ವಂದ್ವ ಮನೋಭಾವಃ ಭವತಿ ಪಶ್ಯಾಮಃ. ಒಂದು ಕಡೆಗೆ ದೇವ ಕಾರ್ಯ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಡೆಗೆ ಬಂಧು ಕಾರ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಕೃಷ್ಣನು ಚಿಂತಿಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಪಠತು ಭಗಿನಿ.
ಕಿಂ ಕರೋಮೀತಿ ಸಂದೇಹ ಉತ್ಪನ್ನಃ.
किं करोमि इति किं करोमीति अत्र सवर्णदीर्घ संधि अस्ति. संदेहः उत्पन्नः, संदेहವು ಉದ್ಭವಿಸಿದೆ, ಉತ್ಪನ್ನವಾಗಿದೆ. So there is one doubt what to do, whether to attend deva karya or to attend bandhu karya. Kim karomi, what shall I do? Iti sandehah, doubt or duvidha or dilemma he had, Krishna had. Utpannaha, so it was created like that. Patatu bhagini.
ಸಮಸ್ಯಾಂ ಪರಿಹರ್ತುಂ ಸಹ ಮಂತ್ರಾಲೋಚನಂ ಕರ್ತುಂ ನಿಶ್ಚಿತವಾನ್.
Yes, ಸಮಸ್ಯಾ एषा समस्या एव खलु. एकत्र देवकार्यमस्ति, अन्यत्र बन्धुकार्यम् अस्ति. किं करणीयमस्ति? कृष्णः द्विमनस्कः अभवत्. किं करोमि, किं करणीयम् इति निर्धारं कर्तुं सः शक्यः न आसीत्. अतः सः एवं चिन्तितवान्, एषा समस्या अस्ति इति. अतः समस्यां परिहर्तुं टु साल्व् दट् प्राब्लम्, समस्यायाः परिहारार्थं सः मन्त्रालोचनं कर्तुं ನಿಶ್ಚಿತವಾನ್. ಮಂತ್ರಾಲೋಚನಂ ರಹಸ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಮಾತಾಡುವಂತಹ ಆಲೋಚನಂ ಇತ್ಯುಕ್ತೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್. ಸೊ ಚರ್ಚಾ, ಮಂತ್ರಾಲೋಚನಂ ಇತ್ಯುಕ್ತೆ ಚರ್ಚಾ. ಸಹ ಚರ್ಚಾಂ ಕರ್ತುಂ ನಿಶ್ಚಿತವಾನ್, ಡಿಸೈಡೆಡ್. ಅವನು ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಯನ್ನು ಪರಿಹರಿಸಲು ಮಂತ್ರಾಲೋಚನೆಯನ್ನು ಮಾಡಲು ನಿಶ್ಚಯಿಸಿದನು. ಹಿ ಡಿಸೈಡೆಡ್ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಎ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಟು ರಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಪಠತು ಭಗಿನಿ.
ಜ್ಞಾನವೃದ್ಧಃ ಉದ್ಧವಃ ಅಗ್ರಜೋ ಬಲರಾಮಶ್ಚ ಆಗತವಂತೌ.
ಸೊ ಜ್ಞಾನ ವೃದ್ಧ, ಜ್ಞಾನದಲ್ಲಿ ವೃದ್ಧನು, ವಯಸಾ ನಹಿ ಜ್ಞಾನೇನ ಸಹ ವೃದ್ಧಃ, ನಾಲೆಜಬಲ್ ಲರ್ನೆಡ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಉದ್ಧವಃ. ನಂತರಂ ಅಗ್ರಜಃ, ದ ಎಲ್ಡರ್ ಬ್ರದರ್, ಬಲರಾಮಃ ಚ ಬಲರಾಮಶ್ಚ ಆಗತವಂತೌ. ದೋಸ್ ಟು ಕೇಮ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ದೆಮ್. whom? Uddhava and Balarama, he called. ಪಠತು ಭಗಿನಿ.
ತ್ರಯೋ ಮಿಲಿತ್ವಾ ಮಂತ್ರಾಲೋಚನಂ ಅಕುರ್ವನ್.
ತ್ರಯೋ ಇತಿ ಅಭವತ್. ಮಿಲಿತ್ವಾ, those three together, after gathering like that, ಮಂತ್ರಾಲೋಚನಂ ಚರ್ಚಾಂ ಅಕುರ್ವನ್, they did some discussion. So ಅತ್ರ ಅವಗಮನೀಯ ಅಂಶಃ एवमस्ति यत् कृष्णः सर्वज्ञः, सर्वं जानाति, सः अवतारपुरुषः एव. तथापि सः मन्त्रालोचनं कर्तुं, चर्चां कर्तुं वृद्धान् आह्वयति, तेषां सलाहम् अभिप्रायं शृणोति. स्वयं सर्वज्ञः अस्मि इति सः कदापि न चिन्तयति. सः एव सर्वं जानाति, तथापि सः सर्वाधिकारमनोभावम् अथवा डिक्टेटर्शिप् इति वयं वदामः खलु, तद् सः कुत्रापि न प्रदर्शयति. एतद् बहु मुख्यगुणः अस्ति कृष्णस्य. अद्यतन राजनीतिज्ञः जनाः ये राजकीये सन्ति, ते सर्वे एतद् दृष्ट्वा ज्ञातव्यम् इति अहं चिन्तयामि. ಸೊ ಈಗಿನ ರಾಜಕಾರಣಿಗಳು ಕೂಡ ಕೃಷ್ಣನಿಂದ ಕಲಿಯಬೇಕಾದದ್ದು. he knew everything, he knew that he has to do ಶಿಶುಪಾಲಸ್ಯ ವಧ, and that is the purpose of his incarnation. But then also he invites Jnanavruddha Uddhavam and the elder brother Balarama. He asked their suggestions before taking any action. अस्तु वा? धन्यवाद भगिनी. भगिनी भवत्याः नाम?
भारती.
भारती भगिनी, धन्यवाद. अग्रे गच्छामः. कोऽपि पठतु?
अहं पठामि. श्रीकृष्णः नारद महर्षिः देवेन्द्रस्य सन्देशं गृहीत्वा आगतवान्.
Yeah, I have to translate. No, yes. Yeah. So Krishna says, Narada, yes, Bhagini. Sri Krishna ityukte Krishna says, Narada Maharshi, Devendrasya, of Devendrana, Sandeshavanno, message, Grihitva, after holding it or after having it, Agatavan, he has come. So Krishna is narrating the things to Agraja Balarama and Uddhavaha. So he says ನಾರದ ಮಹರ್ಷಿಯು ದೇವೇಂದ್ರನ ಸಂದೇಶವನ್ನು ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದನು. Narada had come bringing the message from Devendra. So what was there in the message? Bhagini patatu.
दृष्ट शिशुपालस्य वधः करणीयः इति सूचितवान्.
तस्मिन् सन्देशे सः किं सूचितवान्? दुष्टशिशुपालस्य वधः करणीयः इति सूचितवान्. सो देवेन्द्रस्य सन्देशे किम् आसीत्? शिशुपालस्य वधस्य सूचना आसीत्. सो दुष्टशिशुपालನ ವಧೆಯನ್ನು ಕರಣೀಯಃ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಇತಿ ಎಂದು ಸೂಚಿಸಿದ್ದಾನೆ. So he has sent a message telling that Shishupala should be killed. The cruel Shishupala should be killed. Like that, the message has come from Devendra through Narada Maharshi. Patatu Bhagini.
Suchitavan means mentioned, Bhagini.
Mentioned, indicated, informed.
Okay.
युधिष्ठिरो यागाय मां उक्तवान्.
Yes, Yudhishthiro atrapi visarga sandhi asti. Yudhishthirah yagaya yagakkoskara for the yaga maam nannannu me ahutavan. Yudhishthira has called me for the yaga. Yudhishthirah yagaya yaga yajna all are same. Maam me nannannu ahutavan kardiddane. Patatu.
तस्य विघ्नभयः अस्ति.
So why I have to go there also? Because Yudhishthira wants me to protect the homa. Tasya vigna bhayam asti. Vigna. So where people will disturb the homa. Like that he has a fear. That's why he has a fear. Tasya vigna bhayam asti. He has a fear of destruction of the homa. Vignada bhayavu ide. Patatu bhagini.
एवं कार्यद्वयं सम्प्राप्तम्.
Yes. अत्रापि मुद्रणदोषः अस्ति. सम्प्राप्तम् एव अस्ति. एवं ಈ ರೀತಿಯಾಗಿ ಕಾರ್ಯದ್ವಯಂ ಎರಡು ಕೆಲಸಗಳು ಸಂಪ್ರಾಪ್ತಂ ಬಂದಿವೆ. Like this, I have got two things to do at a time. One is शिशुपालस्य वधः करणीयः अस्ति. अनन्तरं युधिष्ठिरस्य यागरक्षणमपि करणीयमस्ति. युधिष्ठिरः बन्धुः एव अस्ति. तदपि मम कर्तव्यं. देवेन्द्रस्य आज्ञा अपि अस्ति. दुष्टशिशुपालस्य वधः करणीयमिति तदपि मम कर्तव्यः एव अस्ति. परन्तु द्वौ कार्यौ एककाले एव आगतवन्तौ अस्ति. अतः किं करणीयम् इति अहं चिन्तितवान् अस्मि इति श्रीकृष्णः निवेदयति.
धर्मराजस्य अनुजाः वीरः शूरः च.
So he says धर्मराजस्य अनुजाः brothers, younger brothers, ಧರ್ಮರಾಜನ ತಮ್ಮಂದಿರು ವೀರಾಹ ಬ್ರೇವ್ ಶೂರಾಹ ಕರೇಜಿಯಸ್ ಚ. ಅವರು ಧರ್ಮರಾಜನ ತಮ್ಮರು ದೇರ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ವೀರರು ಶೂರರು ಇದ್ದೇ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. ದ ಬ್ರದರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಧರ್ಮರಾಯ ಆರ್ ವೆರಿ ಬ್ರೇವ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕರೇಜಿಯಸ್. ಪಠತು.
ತಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಧರ್ಮರಾಜಃ ತೇಷಾಂ ಸಹಾಯೇನ ಯಾಗಂ ಕರೋತಿ.
ತಸ್ಮಾತ್ ದೇರ್ಫೋರ್ ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಧರ್ಮರಾಜನು ತೇಷಾಂ ಅವರ ಸಹಾಯದಿಂದ ಯಾಗವನ್ನು ಕರೋತಿ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಾನೆ. ದೇರ್ಫೋರ್ ತಸ್ಮಾತ್ ದೇರ್ಫೋರ್ ಧರ್ಮರಾಜ ತೇಷಾಂ ಆಫ್ ದೆಮ್ ಸಹಾಯೇನ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಬೈ ದೇರ್ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಯಾಗ ಹೋಮ ಕರೋತಿ. ಹಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ಬೈ ದ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಬ್ರದರ್ಸ್. ಪಠತು ಭಗಿನಿ.
ಶಿಶುಪಾಲಸ್ತು ದುಷ್ಟೋ ದಿನೇ ದಿನೇ ವರ್ಧತೆ.
शिशुपालस्तु विसर्गसन्धि अस्ति. दुष्टः शिशुपालः तु. दुष्टः एतद् विशेषणमस्ति शिशुपालस्य. दुष्टः शिशुपालः दिने दिने वर्धते. But this cruel Shupala is growing day by day. His cruelty is increasing day by day. Iti Krishnah vadati. ಆದರೆ ಶಿಶುಪಾಲನಂತೂ ದಿನದಿಂದ ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಅವನ ದುಷ್ಟತನ ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅವನು ದಿನದಿಂದ ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದುಷ್ಟನಾಗುತ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ ಇತಿ ಅರ್ಥಃ ಅಸ್ತಿ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಭಗಿನಿ. ಭವತ್ಯಾಹ ನಾಮ
ಭಾನುಮತಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಭಾನುಮತಿ ಭಗಿನಿ.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ.
ಅಗ್ರೆ ಕೋಪಿ ಪಠन्तु ಕೃಪಯಾ.
अहं पठामि.
ಶೈಲಜಾ ಭಗಿನಿ.
नीतिकाराः वदन्ति व्याधिः वर्धमानः शत्रुः च नोपेक्षणीयौ इति.
Yes. सो नीतिकारः वदन्ति नीतिकारः इत्युक्ते ये जनाः नीतिं वदन्ति प्राज्ञाः पण्डिताः इति अर्थः अस्ति नीतिकाराः नीतिकारರು वदन्ति ಹೇಳುತ್ತಾರೆ व्याधिः डिसीस् रोग वर्धमानः शानच् प्रत्ययमस्ति इति एतत् वर्धमानः व्याधिः वर्धिಸುತ್ತಿರುವ ವ್ಯಾಧಿಯು ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತಿರುವ ರೋಗವು ದ ಡಿಸೀಸ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಗ್ರೋಯಿಂಗ್ ನಂತರಂ ಶತ್ರುಃ ಗ್ರೋಯಿಂಗ್ ದ ಎನಿಮಿ ಒನ್ ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ಗ್ರೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಡೇ ಬೈ ಡೇ and the disease that is growing day by day, both of those things na upekshaniya, they should not be neglected. Upekshaniya, neglect. ಅವುಗಳನ್ನು ಉಪೇಕ್ಷಿಸಬಾರದು. ಕನ್ನಡ ಮಧ್ಯೆ ಉಪೇಕ್ಷ ಇದೇವ ಶಬ್ದ ಅಸ್ತಿ. ಉಪೇಕ್ಷಣೀಯೋ ಅವು ಎರಡನ್ನು ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತಿರುವಂತಹ ಶತ್ರು ಮತ್ತು ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತಿರುವಂತಹ ರೋಗ ಇವೆರಡನ್ನು ನಿರ್ಲಕ್ಷಿಸಬಾರದು, ಉಪೇಕ್ಷಿಸಬಾರದು. ದೇ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಇಗ್ನೋರ್ಡ್ ಆರ್ ನೆಗ್ಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಇತಿ ನೀತಿಕಾರಾಹ ವದಂತಿ. So this usually comes like reference to context. Vyadhihi vardhamanaha shatruhu cha nopekshaniyo iti. So when it comes to reference to context, you should tell who told to whom and when they told. Sandarbha kaha vadati kim prati vadati iti lekhaniyam bhavati. So dhanyavadah bhagini. Slide nasti shesha bhagarte slide.
Excuse me bhagini. Vyadhi is male, is masculine. Pullinga vyadhihi or is it
prayah? I need to find out. पुल्लिङ्गः अस्ति चेत् हरिशब्द इव चलति. पश्यामः. I will tell भगिनी इति.
अयं मम अभिप्रायः.
Yes, anything else?
नीतिकारः is knowledgeable people.
नीतिकारः, yes, yes. Knowledge, yes. Knowledgeable people, those who tell neetis, they are called as neetikaraha iti.
Bhagini, once again, here vardhamana, how it is used, that shanas pratyaya.
Vardhamana, vardha dhatu atmanepadi asti, atah vardhamanah, vardhamano, vardhamanah, rama shabda iti chalati.
Two actions should have happened here, like how it is applied here.
Why two actions, Bhagini?
Because shanas pratyaya generally.
No. It is taken as Visheshana also. Shanach pratyaya, there is no need of two actions. It is for Sati Saptami we need two actions. Shatru Shanach pratyaya, not necessarily two actions should happen at a time. Vardhamanaha vyadhi vardhamana vruddham pasya vardhamanam vruddham pasya namaskarisuttiruva vruddheyannu nodu. So it is used as Visheshana many times.
Okay.
There is no necessity that there should be two actions for this Shatru and Shanach pratyaya. It is just present continuous. So patantim balakim pasya, like that. Vandamanam vruddham pasya vandamana vruddha mama matamahi asti iti vakyarachanam kartum shakyate.
Okay, thank you.
Astu patatu ayam mama abhiprayah.
Ayam mama abhiprayah.
Ayam mama plus abhiprayah. This is my opinion. Iti Sri Krishna vadati. Sri Krishna tasya abhiprayam vadati. Patatu.
Atra yukta yuktam vicharya katayantu iti uktavam.
Atra, here, so Krishna tells what is the situation, how he has got two sandeshau agatavantau tasya samshayah kim asti iti saha uktavan. Nantaram tasya swasyaabhiprayam api vadati. Nitikaraha evam vadanti Shishupalaha dine dine vardhamanah asti kim karaniyam iti saha uddhavam prati balaramam prati pruchhati. Atra yukta ayuktam, the correct thing or the wrong thing, vicharya, after thinking what is right and what is wrong, kathayantu, tell iti uktavan. Krishna told Uddhava and Balarama that what I should do now, whether I should do for bandhu karya or deva karya, kim karaniyam iti vadantu. Yukta ayukta, yukta ayukta vadaddu, what is right, what is wrong iti nirdharam kritva vadantu iti Krishna uktavan. So Krishna told that this is the situation, so you please tell us or suggest me, tell me or suggest me what I should do. So like that Krishna asked, atra katha sthagita bhavati. The story stops here and it continues next week. Kopi sandeha?
Bhagini, excuse me. He is telling Balaram and Uddhava, two people only. So
Yes.
can Kathayantu is for many people, no?
Yes, he has told Kathayantu iti uktavan. Yes. Yes, he didn't use dvivachana. Kathayam.
Kathayantu. So he
Yes,
could have
yes.
said Kathayatam.
Yes.
Okay, Bhagini.
Okay. पुस्तकमध्ये अपि एवमेव अस्ति, कथयन्तु इत्येव अस्ति. So general term it is, बहुवचन is general.
General it can be.
अस्तु वा? अग्रे गच्छामः वा? स्पष्टं वा? कोऽपि सन्देहः सन्ति वा काव्यकथायां? वदतु.
उद्धव यारु?
Uddhava, he is also some far relative of Krishna, and he was staying in Krishna. They keep people, no, for suggestions and all. He was in that Mantri Mandala of Shri Krishna's kingdom. Krishnanige ಸಲಹೆಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ.
Madam, if I may say something, Uddhava Gita is there. Krishna was there, departing from the world.
Yes,
he gave Uddhava Gita. Uddhava is related to Krishna.
Yes. He is his relative, and he was there with him. Salaha.
Very wise person.
Yes, like how in Mahabharata we see Vidura, no? So like that, he was very wise person. Rajanitijnaha asit. Atah Sri Krishnaha tam pruchati smi. Astu va? So nantaram अस्माकम् अन्तिमभागः सङ्ग्राह्यविषयः एव खलु? सङ्ग्राह्यविषयाः. श्लोकः अस्ति, कराग्रे वसते लक्ष्मी, करमध्ये सरस्वती, करमूले स्थिते गौरी, प्रभाते करदर्शनम् इति अस्ति. करस्य अग्रे अर्थात् अग्रिमभागे अंगुल्यानाम् उपरि लक्ष्मी देवी वर्तते. करस्य मध्यभागे सरस्वती देवी उपस्थिता अस्ति मध्यभागे. नन्तरं करमूले इत्युक्ते मणिबन्धस्थाने, मणिबन्धः भवति खलु, तत्र गौरी विराजमाना अस्ति. अतः प्रातः शयनात् उत्थाय प्रप्रथमं वयं किं करणीयं? तौ उद्घाट्य एतं श्लोकम् उक्त्वा मनसि एव एतानां देवीनां सन्निधिम् अथवा उपस्थितिं मत्वा निधाय, तासाम् उपस्थितिं निधाय प्रार्थना करणीयं यत् मम अद्यतनदिनं सम्पूर्णं दिनम् उत्तमम् उल्लासदायकं फलप्रदं शुभमयं मङ्गलमयं भवेत् इति कारणात् एव वयं सर्वे प्रातःकाल प्रथमम् एतत् श्लोकं पठामः खलु. प्रायः बहवः जनाः श्लोकपठनं कुर्वन्ति इति चिन्तयामि. एकं चित्रमपि अस्ति. I got it in WhatsApp, so you can see the positions also. कराग्रे लक्ष्मी, करमध्ये सरस्वती, करमूले गौरी. मणिबन्ध, एतत् मणिबन्धः अस्ति एषः. सो तत्र गौरी वसति इति वयं सन्निधानम् ऊहां कृत्वा मनसि निधाय नमस्कारं कृत्वा एव दिनस्य कार्याणि आरम्भं कुर्मः चेत् सर्वं शुभप्रदम् उल्लासदायकं भवति इति भावना अस्ति. कोऽपि सन्देहः सन्ति वा?
लक्ष्मी अथवा लक्ष्मीः.
लक्ष्मीः इति अस्ति, लक्ष्मीः इति अस्ति. श्लोकमध्ये लक्ष्मी इति अभवत्.
न, पुस्तकमध्ये लक्ष्मीः अस्ति.
लक्ष्मीः इति अस्ति वा? मुद्रणदोषः.
ಮತ್ತೆ स्थिता गौरी, करमूले स्थिते गौरी.
स्थिते गौरी, स्थिता पुस्तकमध्ये स्थिता अस्ति. स्थिते गौरी, एतदपि मुद्रणदोषः एव अस्ति. अहं सम्यक् पश्यामि. स्थिता गौरी, स्थिता गौरी. स्थिता गौरी किमर्थं स्थिता इत्युक्ते गौरी स्त्रीलिङ्गशब्दः, स्त्रीलिङ्गशब्दः विशेषणं स्थिता इत्येव भवति. अस्तु वा? स्थिता, अनन्तरं लक्ष्मीः द्वौ दोषौ स्तः अहं परिष्करणं कृत्वा एव प्रेषयामि स्लैड्स् अस्तु वा धन्यवादः भगिनी
Bhagini Vasati is the actual listening, right?
Yes. Yes, it is not Ubhayapadi, but in olden days there used to be something called as Ashwa Prayoga, means exceptions. So praya etadapi exception asti, no chet vasati itteva asti, Parsmaipadi asti etad vasdhatu. परन्तु वसते इति अत्र अस्ति एतद् आश्वप्रयोगः इति some exceptions the subhashitakaras and kavis sometimes maybe to fit in that chandas and all they used to make some things and they are taken as ashwaprayogah in sanskrit sahitya so etadapi ashwaprayogah asti atah vasate iti atra asti
Arshva
in English it is called poetic license in English.
Yes some exceptions apavadaha iti vaktum shakyate so tatra sanskrit sahitye etadrishaah shabdaah milanti ashwaprayogah iti kathyante
Bhagini Arshva is it there is a
raha first ra shwa arshwa prayogah iti
okay thank you
But when we are writing, we cannot say vasate.
No, we should take it as vasate only because it is like that. So let us take it as.
No, any other place if we are writing vasati, we should write vasati.
Yes, it is vasati only. If we are using it, we are not kavis, so we have to make correct thing. We don't have that license of freedom. So we have to make it correct, proper usage only we have to do. But when it is done, we should understand that he was such a great poet and he had the
out of
liberty to
respect.
change. Yes, we have to honor him, so we should not change it. Like vasati, we cannot do. We should read it as vasate or chant it as vasate when we chant this shloka. But when we use that vasdhatu, we have to make it as vasati only.
Only parasmepati. Oh.
Yes, only parasmepati. Astu va? अग्रे गच्छामः वा द्वितीय अस्माकं सङ्ग्रहे विषयस्य द्वितीय श्लोकम् एवमस्ति समुद्रवसने देवी पर्वतस्तनमण्डले विष्णुपत्नी नमस्तुभ्यं पादस्पर्शं क्षमस्व मे नमः प्लस्तुभ्यं नमस्तुभ्यं इति अस्ति नो चेत् सर्वे समस्तपदाः एव सन्ति क्षमस्व मे इति सन्धि नास्ति परन्तु संहिता अस्ति क्षमस्व मे इति अस्ति सो देवी कीदृशी देवी समुद्रवसने देवी यस्याः समुद्रः एव वस्त्रः सा देवी पर्वतस्तनमण्डले यस्याः पर्वतः एव तस्याः हृदयभागमस्ति सा देवी कीदृशा देवी विष्णोः पत्नी सा देवी ताम् अहं नमामि अथवा तुभ्यं नमः इति प्रयोगः भवति चेत् चतुर्थी विभक्ति एव भवेत् इति नियमः अस्ति अतः तुभ्यं नमः क्षमस्व लोट लकार मध्यम पुरुष एकवचनम् अस्ति क्षमस्व हे देवी फॉरगिव मी मे माम इति अस्ति माम फॉरगिव मी नन्नन्नु क्षमिसु किमर्थं पादस्पर्शं करोमि सो व्हाट आई एम डूइंग ನಾನು ನಿನ್ನನ್ನು ತುಳಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೈ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಕ್ಷಮಿಸು इति श्लोकस्य अर्थः अस्ति संस्कृतभाषायां किञ्चित् अर्थं पश्यामः हे भूदेवी हे भूमाता भवत्याः वस्त्राणि समुद्रः एव तस्य एव भवत्याः वसनम् अस्ति वसनम् इत्युक्ते वस्त्राणि पर्वतः एव तस्याः हृदयम् अस्ति हृदयभागम् अस्ति एते शब्दद्वयं समुद्रवसने नन्तरं पर्वतस्तनमण्डले एते देव्याः विशेषणे स्तः नन्तरं विष्णुपत्नी एषः शब्दः अपि विशेषणमेव नन्तरं तुभ्यं नमः नमस्करोमि मे अथवा मां क्षमस्व अर्थात् क्षमां करोतु किमर्थं क्षमां करणीयम् अधुना अहं भवत्याः उपरि मम पादं स्थापयामि भवती मम माता अस्ति भूमाता अस्ति तथापि अहं भवत्याः उपरि पादौ स्थापयामि यथा माता तस्याः शिशुं क्षम्यति तथैव भवती अपि मां क्षमस्व इति प्रार्थनां कुर्यात् कदा कुर्यात् प्रथमश्लोकस्य कराग्रे वसते लक्ष्मी इति श्लोकः अस्ति खलु तस्य श्लोकस्य पठनानन्तरं प्रथमं तद् श्लोकं वक्तव्यं तस्य अनन्तरं हस्ते स्थितेषु देवीनां दर्शनं कृत्वा यदि वयं पर्यङ्के अथवा मञ्चे स्मः चेत् वयं पर्यङ्कात् अधः भूमौ पादौ स्थापयामः खलु, तदा एनं श्लोकं वक्तव्यम् इति अस्माकं सम्प्रदायः वदति. स्पष्टं वा? ಹೇ ದೇವಿಯೇ, ಸಮುದ್ರವೇ ವಸ್ತ್ರವಾಗಿ ಉಳ್ಳಂತಹ ದೇವಿಯೇ, ಪರ್ವತವೇ ಹೃದಯವಾಗಿ ಉಳ್ಳಂತಹ ದೇವಿಯೇ, ವಿಷ್ಣುವಿನ ಪತ್ನಿಯಾದಂತಹ ದೇವಿಯೇ, ನಾನು ನಿನ್ನನ್ನು ನಮಸ್ಕರಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ. ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಕ್ಷಮಿಸು, ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ನಾನು ನಿನ್ನ ಮೇಲೆ ಪಾದವನ್ನು ಇಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಇತಿ ಅರ್ಥಃ.
All this is Sambodhana Prathama, no?
Yes.
Samudra Vasane Devi. Devi typo is there. It should have been small, I think, no? Should have been.
Devi, small is there in your book.
Yes.
Hemati, yes, first one is yes.
A typo, yeah.
Yes.
But suppose it was not Sambodhana Prathama and we were just describing Devi, then Samudra.
Yes, Samudra.
I mean, suppose I want to just describe the Devi as having that. So instead of Samudra Vasane, it will become Samudra Vasana Devi. I'm just describing her again, suppose. Because here it has become Saptami, no?
Yes. Samudra Vasana. Actually, both are Sambodhana. Samudra Vasana.
Yeah, both. All throughout it is Sambodhana. Even Parvatastana
Mandale api, Vishnu Patni api.
When Patni should have been Rasva, I think typos.
Yes.
Okay.
धन्यवादः भगिनी. अहं परिष्कारं कृत्वा प्रेषयामि, सम्यक् कृत्वा प्रेषयामि, अत्रापि. अस्तु वा?
अस्तु.
धन्यवादः. अनन्तरं
भगिनी, क्षमस्व ಇದು ಯಾವುದು ಪ್ರತ್ಯಯ ಲಕಾರನ
न भगिनी, क्षम धातु इट इज आत्मनेपदी अस्ति. यस, लोट लकार वंदता लोट लकार. यस, वंदस्व, like that it is.
Yuddhasva is there. In Bhagavad Gita, Yuddhasva, Krishna tells to Arjuna, Yuddhasva.
Yes, Yuddhasva is there, no? Same like that.
Parvatastana Mandali, how it is Sambodhana? Can you explain?
Hey late, like that. Mandala, Mandale, hey late. Like we have that late, lata.
Pratama, it is
yes.
It is Trilinga Pratama Vibhakti.
Yes.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Astu va? Agre gacchama?
I'm beginning.
अस्माकम् अन्तिमभागः सङ्ग्राह्यविषयाः इति अस्ति, वयं सर्वे जानीमः. So last year there was one question about Sanat Kumaraः. So I told you that I will be telling next week. So Sanat Kumaras, that they are Brahma's Manasa Putras. They were 4: Sanandana Kumara, Sanatana Kumara, Sanat Kumara, and Sanak. Sanandana, Sanatana, Sanat, and Sanat. Iti 4 sons were there. Manasa Putra, Brahmana Manasa Putraru. Brahma wanted them to participate in Srishti Karya, help him in Srishti Karya, but they were not interested in any of the worldly desires. So they decided to be bachelors, and they were learned people. They studied Vedas in detail and deep, and always those brothers, 4 brothers, to be together always, and they were doing sanchara all over the Bhumi, and they were engaged in spreading Vedas. That is why Sanat Kumararu, in short, 4 together, they are called as Sanat Kumararu, but they were 4. And then they always traveled together, and they were engaged in spreading Vedas everywhere throughout their life. So they are there in almost all the Puranas. Sanat Kumaras are there. Okay, so that was.
And also they were always young boys, no? That is why they are called Kumaras, I think.
Yes.
They were always young. But here, Bhagini, I want to ask one question, which I want to ask many times in many stories. Ki Jai Vijay were only doing their duty of guarding. So why did they curse them and make them demons 3 lives and all? I mean, is it just that it had to happen
Yes,
for that,
Bhagini,
they were the
yes.
nimitta, just nimitta for that.
Nimitta, Bhagini, actually, if you go on questioning, there are so many things like that which
Yes.
we do not find a solution.
Especially getting angry and cursing, that we don't
Yes,
expect
yes,
rishis. Rishis should be higher than all that.
Correct,
Anger.
correct. And so many stories are there like that.
Yes, Durvasa Rishi all the time cursing.
Yes. Yeah, Durvasa is there, and so many stories are there.
So
Bhrigu
many
Maharshi
stories.
is there. That Srinivasa Kalyana,
Yes.
Bhrigu Maharshi.
Yes.
So many are there.
See, Bhagini, Durvasa is meant as an angry Rishi. That's why he also faces so many problems in his life.
Yes.
Durvasa is meant for an copisti, we can call.
Yes.
So that's the reason that everything is meant.
Yes.
This is all meant.
Yes. It's all destined to happen. All destined to
has
happen.
to be happen. That's the thing.
Correct.
Okay?
So
To reduce
Only
the
thing-
papa.
Only thing is, when they reach the level of Rishi, I thought anger is the first thing they should have given up. That is the
anger.
little controversial.
Because of his anger weakness, he used to lose so much of his powers. Again, he used to regain his powers, and again he used to do some mistake. And that is his life actually. That's why specially meant for Durvasa.
And Vishwamitra also saying, and I think this is to show the
Vishwamitra
common
also
man.
same.
So all
Of
these
course.
are Leela by
Leelas,
God, and
of
this is
course.
to show common man what happens, what is the result of anger, what is the result
What to
of
do, what not to do
what
for
we
the
should
common
learn
man.
from these
Yeah.
stories. So that is the thing. They are all acting. They are all
Madam, may I say something in English?
Yes, tell sir.
Albert Einstein had said, we can know the how of everything, but we cannot know the why of anything.
Yes.
Correct. Yes, and it also shows how ego can come up at any time and we cannot control so easily. Even rishis cannot control. So ego makes you angry. That also one thing I think we should remember.
Yes. So we have to learn from those things. What is the result of what is in front of us? So we have to take whatever good things we have to take from those lives. अस्तु वा अस्माकम् अग्रिमभागः केचन अंशाः सन्ति पुस्तके दत्तमस्ति. So the first one is very quickly we will see what is Manasa Sarovar. These are not for the exam. Please note that these are not for the exam, but they have given in our book. Means as a Sanskrit student we should know these things because they belong to us. So we should know these things.
Bhagini, Sanandana, Sanatana,
Sanat and Sanak.
Sanatan,
Sanak. Iti asti. So our first one is Manasa Sarovara, which is in China. So quickly we'll see what is it. Just little bit of introduction. So Manasa Sarovara is considered as one of the holy places. As the legends say that the lake is bathing place for gods during Brahmi Muhurta. According to Hindu beliefs, the lake was first created in the mind of Lord Brahma, so named Manasa Sarovara. It is believed that at Kailasha Manasa Sarovara, their same we'll see next, the lords reside and meditate. So holy lake Manasa Sarovara is compared with the minds of lords, which are as calm as water and as strong and tranquil as mountain Kailasha. So this is Manasa Sarovara, which is in China. And then next is Mount Kailash. In your book, it is next point is Mount Kailash. So this is the central part of the earth, this Mount Kailash, and it is surrounded by 6 other mountain ranges from all the sides. And the campus of Mount Kailash is considered to be the focal point of the whole universe. That is, it is at the center. So apart from being a beautiful place, Lake Manas Sarovara is the highest freshwater lake in the world, standing at a height roughly 4,500 meters above sea level, making it one of the highest lakes in the world, standing at a height of above 4,500 meters above sea level. And Mount Kailash, popular as heavenly abode of Lord Shiva. We will see religiously what is the significance. And it is popular for its majestic beauty and Lake Manas Sarovar. The lake is inseparable part of Kailash Parvat. They are both together. And Manasa Sarovara is a large freshwater lake situated in Tibet, autonomous, that is China. It is governed by China. And Tibet people, they are governing in their day-to-day routine administration is done by Tibet people, controlled by China. So every year, lakhs of pilgrims and tourists across the world visit Manas Sarovar to experience the beauty and piety of the place. I think some of you might have visited. If anybody, you can just tell your experience. Anybody has visited Manas Sarovara and Kailash Parvat?
Yes, ma'am. I have visited 6 years back.
Oh, so I think it is very adventurous trip. Is it, Bhagini?
Yes, ma'am. It is very adventurous. Lack of oxygen over there because of the high altitude.
My God.
It's lifetime experience.
Yeah, memorable experience. But I think very daring people will go there. Congrats, Bhagini.
Very nice experience, ma'am.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
Astu. So Nantaram Pashupateshwara in Nepal. So Pashupati temple or Pashupati also it is called as, is revered as one of the most important and holy pilgrimage site for Hindu devotees all around the world. The temple lies in Goshala of Kathmandu, that is named. According to Hindu religion, Pashupatinath, that is avatar of Shiva, is considered as protector of the universe and patron deity of Nepal people. Nepal people worship Pashupati. Nantaram Gauri Shankara, again it is in Nepal. So Gauri Shankar is a mountain in Nepal Himalayas, the second highest peak of Rolwaling Himal, they call it as the name, the local people call it as. The name comes from this Gauri Shankar name comes from the Hindu goddess Gauri, a manifestation of Parvati and her consort Shankar, and then denoting the sacred regard with which it is held by people of Nepal. And then Takshashila is in present Pakistan. It was a famous university in olden days and it was a learning center. So there was a learning center in Takshashila. We can call it as Vishwavidyalaya or university. And it is considered to be one of the earliest universities in the world. In 1980, Takshashila was declared as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. So next is Panini's birthplace in Lahore. It is in Pakistan, present Pakistan. Panini was a great Sanskrit grammarian who gave a comprehensive and scientific theory of phonetics, phonology and morphology. You must be knowing phonetics like Maheshwara Sutrani and all, Utpatti Sthanaha, Kantaha, Taluhu, Murdhanihi, iti vayam patamaha khalu, Vyakarane, tad Paninya eva kritamasti. He was born in Shalatula, a town in Attock. The names are changed now. Pakistani people have named these things. On the Indus River bank in present day Pakistan. And the last part is Sindhu Nadi. So Sindhu River, it is one of the 7 sacred rivers, also known as Goddess Sindhu. We treat her as Devi Sindhu also. And along with her, the rivers that are treated as goddess are Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, Narmada, Kaveri, Godavari. So I think shlokas also we chant while taking bath. You had it in Parichaya book, I think, or Shiksha only, I don't remember. So Ganga, Sindhu, Saraswati, Godavari, Narmadi, iti shlokaha asti, sannidhim kuru iti. So river Sindhu, also known as Indus River, is one of the longest rivers of Asia. So it has a length of around 3,180 kilometers and it originates from Tibet near Lake Manas Sarovar in Himalayan ranges, and it is at the height of 18,000 feet and it flows through Leh Ladakh, Gilgit, Baltistan to Pakistan and merge in Arabian Sea near Karachi in Sindh area. So from so many years, thousands of years, we were worshipping Sindhu as our Mata and river, and even today also we find so many girls called as Sindhu. But it's very unfortunate that we Indians were forced to part from this holy river Sindhu as the result of partition of India in 1947. So now the major part of this holy river is in current Pakistan. So this much we should know about our culture, about our rivers. Yes.
Saraswati, Narmade, Sindhu, Kaveri, Jalesmi,
Sannidhim Kuru. Yes. Yes, Bhagini. Punah vadatu.
Gange cha Yamune cha Godavari, Saraswati, Narmade, Sindhu, Kaveri, Jalesmin, Sannidhim.
Satyam Bhagini. Uttamam. So this was about today's class. So any doubts? नाम नो चेत् कक्षायाः समापनं कुर्मः. कोऽपि मङ्गलश्लोकं वदति वा? Yes.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्. ॐ शान्तिः. श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ओम्. धन्यवादः भगिनी.
धन्यवाद सर्वेभ्यः.
Thank you very much, Bhagini.
धन्यवादः भगिनी.
धन्यवाद.
धन्यवादः भगिनी.
धन्यवादः भगिनी.